Hey y'all, Anson here from Ivey.forge and Homestead. So welcome to another episode of Shed Wars. Alright, so what are we going to be talking about today? So I'm a blacksmith, I'm not blacksmithing. I'm a woodworker, but I'm not woodworking. And I do a bunch of other stuff, not just gardening. Even though the garden stuff is more on the wife's side. I build it, she gardens, but right now she's busy with schoolwork. So we're going to go through and I'm going to tell you about an awesome product that I got. We're not endorsed or we're not affiliated with this at all, but it does help a lot whenever you're going through the garden or going through potted plants or anything like that. It's a three-way meter. So this, it will tell you the moisture of your soil, the light that you're getting from the sun, how much. So if you know that you might have a little bit of a shady area, you can still measure it and to see if you're getting the proper sunlight that you need to grow the plants that you have. And then it also does a pH meter. So for most vegetables, including like tomatoes and whatnot, they like to be around a 6 to 6.8 pH level, right? So that it's fairly neutral. So if your garden is too acidic or it's too alkaline, you're not going to really grow a whole lot of stuff. Yes, it's going to grow, but it's not optimal, right? You want to try to keep your pH levels good. So having a meter like this really helps. All right, so I've already went through using the pH section of this around the majority of the garden. So you're just going to stick it in to your soil. And right now, I'm sitting at about 6.5 right here where my onions are. I come over here to the tomatoes and I stick it in. And I'm actually at around a 7.5, so it's way higher than I want it to be, more towards the alkaline side. So I want to try to bring that back down a little more to a neutral. So what I have, and as you can see, as we're going through my tomato plants, they're going really slow. So these did start from seed. We started them inside the seed bags, inside the house. And then we brought them out here, and everything else has been doing rather well, not like perfect, but our tomato plants are going really, really slow. And I think this is one of the reasons why, is because the pH balance is just way off. So I'm gonna throw some stuff to bring it back to a little more of a neutral. And to what I'm actually gonna do is a used coffee grounds. So used coffee grounds are a nice neutral. They're normally right around a 6.5 pH balance. So putting it in there, hopefully it'll bring that soil back to where it needs to be. All right. So let's go check the other side. All right. So over here we have all kinds of different peppers. We have some squash coming in. This is actually our first garden that we've done in a very long time. I really haven't done any type of gardening in years. Okay, so this one right now, same thing. I'm at about a 7.5. I come over to this side. That one's almost at an 8. So I think other than over here where the onions and the carrots are, that's okay. It is still a little on the higher side, but I think I'm gonna go ahead, and I only got a little bit of coffee grounds right now, used coffee grounds, so I'm going to more focus on the stuff that's not doing as good as everything else, because these are coming up. Almost everything in here started from seed. All right, so let me go grab that coffee. All right, so I got me one of those old strawberry baskets. This is actually coffee from this morning. I pulled it out, this used coffee from yesterday's coffee. And I'm just going to come in here just right close to the plant, sprinkle in some of this coffee. Now, we don't have this garden on any type of self-watering system. We are hoping to be able to do that eventually. So, normally the missus comes out, waters in the morning. I think she forgot to do it this morning from the looks of it. I come out here more in the evening. A lot of times she will too. But like I said, right now she's really busy with school. So I tried to add this onto my plate along with everything else. So and just remember, whenever you're putting your water into your garden, don't put the water on top of your tomato plants because they don't like that. But I can go ahead and throw my meter over to moisture, and I know most of this stuff is only down maybe a couple inches. Some of the stuff might have roots a little deeper than that, but as of right now, it's dry on the surface, but it still has me up on the moist level. So we're actually sitting pretty good. We've actually had a lot of rain. All right. All right, so there we go. Get yourself one of the meters. You can normally find these just about everywhere. Try to go to your local gardening center or to your local hardware store. They should carry it. If not, then at that point you can go to your local big box store. But I normally try to stay out of those as much as possible if I can. But it's a great product. It definitely help you in the garden, especially if you're a novice like I am. All right, but thank y'all for following along. Go Team Woodcutter, and I'm gonna go ahead and also link to the Arkansas Woodcutter. His last video putting on, it talks about all the teams, everything that's going on with Shed Wars, including the judges and all that stuff that's going on. It's all about helping community, right? Y'all go help each other out. Go check out each other's channels, and let's grow some grub. All right, y'all. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye now.